we actually living the lives we want, or are we just performing for some invisible audience? Earlier this week, I talked with identity transformation coach Hina, whose work focuses on helping people tune out external validation and reconnect with what they really want. So great to talk to you this morning. I want to get right into it. How would you define performative living?
Performative living is when we are living from a place of optics, how things are going to look, how things are going to land, as opposed to our own authentic self and in our own alignment. So what it looks like day to day, which, by the way, we don't even realize we're doing it. It has become so normalized to document every part of our life and look for those vanity metrics to come back that we don't even realize that we're doing it anymore. But what it looks like is us thinking about what we're going to be posting, how will it land, will we be judged, will people like it, looking for validation externally from us, which means that now we have a filtering system that's externally referenced as opposed to it coming from our true authentic self, which I don't even know if we know what that is anymore, to be honest.
My head is exploding right now. I'm relating way too much to this. What is the self-audit loop as you define it?
The self-audit loop is when in real time, so you are in a situation in real time, and maybe that's going out for dinner, maybe that is at a concert, on vacation, or you're running your errands, and you are also managing and editing yourself, thinking about how will I sound? How does this appear? Will people like this? What will this be like when I post it later? So here you are. Part of you is in the physical experience, in the present, and part of you is already trying to manage the future experience of the present moment. And that's what creates this disconnect and this split within us, and we are never fully present anymore.
So part of us is already thinking about how to curate and present the experience we're having, and then part of us is having the experiences. You mentioned there's a dichotomy. What is the interior cost of living this way over time?
I think the biggest cost is this identity drift. As you start to move away, further and further and further away from your own center. You don't even know what are the things that you like. What are your motivations? What does success look like for you? What is it that you really want to do that would make a meaningful and fulfilled life? Because we are living through these standards that are constantly bombarding us, and we don't even know if we want them, but we've kind of bought into them, and we're curating our life, like you said, for this invisible audience. And then what does that lead to? Well, that leads to exhaustion. Like, this is exhausting, but we don't even realize it. It leads to decision paralysis. It leads to anxiety about the future and about how you will be received. I mean, sometimes I think about it, and I'm not judging here, but we're so used to documenting our life that when something is really hard, we might be going through something or really feeling vulnerable, and we share it. But we're so used to that we don't realize, well, how did that get shared? A camera had to be set up. We pressed record. We went back to our spot. We shared this very vulnerable moment. We may be crying. And then we look at it and we decide if we're going to post it or redo it. And then we're adding captions and text and perhaps some music. And then we're waiting to see how that vulnerable moment is being responded to by this invisible audience. And that's become normal.
I have the same thought every time I see a post like this. I think, well, this person set up the camera, they put the caption, they put the music. So, this really isn't just an unguarded moment. It's also a curated moment.
Exactly. But we, as the person receiving that, we've even lost sight of it. I mean, some of us, like yourself, do think about that. But for many of us, it's just become so normal to document every aspect of our life. In fact, there's a happiness expert, and he says that the quality of our vacation diminishes by 16% when we're documenting it.
Wow. I love that it's so precise. This is such a great conversation. I wish I could talk to you longer. How can people get in touch with you?
The best place is on Instagram, talking about social media, at Coach with Hina.
Thank you so much. I'm going to be 16% happier after I follow you.
Yes. Thank you.